What's good, folks? Welcome back to another Dark Day 19 What If, yo. This is a what if that I kind of left on a cliffhanger last time. What if Deku was the son of Demitri and Morrigan, part 4, I believe. I hope y'all having, a good Thanksgiving, y'all eating good and all that, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That turkey and green beans and all that jazz, you know? So, yeah. So, I guess where we left off is was when Deku was fighting Bakugo, and he decided to use one of Dimitri's favorite moves on Bakugo, the Midnight Bliss. That's what it's called, right? Midnight Bliss. I think that's what it's called. I could. But anyway, it's been like let's say a week after Bakugo's been turned into a girl. Deku has refused to turn Bakugo back into a male, mostly because he doesn't know how. He thought it would wear off like his father told him, but I guess, let's just say, with that power mixed with the with his succubus side, it pretty much turned Bakugo into it. Not only turned Bakugo into what he would prefer, that it would just stay that way. You know what I'm saying? Not sure how that would work, but it's a freaking what if. So it's basically permanent. Izuku and the rest of the female classmates are been trying to help Bakugo feel comfortable in her new body. Miski's kind of happy to have a daughter, and kind of feels like Bakugo kind of deserves this is kind of payback to saying pretty much how he was in elementary or school or middle school, whatever the hell. It's pretty much payback, I guess. And Bakugo is it's a little irritating for him, or for her technically, but she does kind of enjoy turning down guys who would ask her out. But she has been getting the Mineta freaking perving on her, where it got at the point where she almost killed him with an explosion where most of the girls had to hold him back while bloody Mineta was rescued to the recovery girl. So yeah, but even with this change in perspective and all that for Bakugo, it's not gonna hinder her from achieving his goals or her goals. You know what I'm saying? She still wants to be the strongest and the number one hero. Ain't no change in gender is gonna change that. You know what I'm saying? But she has been seeing she's seeing Deku in a somewhat new light a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He's goes angry at him, but she's sort of, similar to the other females around Deku, because since he's a succubus, Bakugo somewhat finds him alluring, and it's not really Bakugo's fault. He can't really control it because Deku's half succubus. He's meant to be alluring. So yeah. Bakugo would should be often, just trying to avoid Deku completely, but it doesn't seem to happen. So let's just say a time skip. Is this junk recording? Okay, it's recording. Just gotta make sure. Don't want to talk for like however long and just to find out you wasn't recording at all. Nobody wants to do time. That's annoying. But anyway, let's just say whatever time passed, they're at UA. Izuku, remember Izuku's a female. There you go. Izuku. Deku is. Wait a minute. This is not the right picture. Oh, hold the phone. I'm so sorry. There we go. I haven't done this what if in so long I just forgot. I was like, oh, that is not the right picture. So yeah, there, Deku, Izuku, Izuku. There we go. Anyway, that's the family laughing downstairs. Anyway, it's like, oh yeah, UA Izuku was walking into the classroom. Everybody's already there. She sees Bakugo, sitting next to Deku, not by her own, not because she wants to or anything like that. It's because assigned seats, Aizawa and all that shit. I don't know if he's all about that, but I'm gonna say he is. It's a Izuku, but yeah, Bakugo sitting next to Deku on the on his left or whatever, and Izuku just sits down next to Deku on sits down next to Deku on his right, and Izuku has been happy at the fact that Bakugo is a girl now, because she's been Izuku's been helping Bakugo with certain girl things that Bakugo doesn't know, and with that help, it's been making them get a bit closer and closer, almost rekindling the old friendship they used to have when they were kids, before they had their quirks. You know what I'm saying? Hell, during that time, Izuku even told Bakugo that she wouldn't even, she even shared Deku. And Bakugo would be pretty. Get out of here. I'll watch it later. My word. I don't need notifications right now. I'm trying to do this video. because I haven't done it for like, I haven't done a video for like 2 days. And I don't know if you guys are gonna get a new one tomorrow. Well, it's probably gonna be a new one, but I don't know if you'll get it tomorrow or the next day. We'll see. It's the weekend. But anyway, and I normally don't do it around this time. But anyway, Bakugo, yeah, Bakugo, irritated hearing this, pretty much saying that she would never want to be with the likes of him, turning away, kind of blushing, you know what I'm saying? Bakugo, in her mind, she wants nothing to do with Deku, but in there and now, that heart area, whatever, you know what I'm saying? The heart wants to suck this side of Deku, you know what I'm saying? She can't. They can't. Young females just can't handle themselves around Deku, and it's how it is. He's a succubus. I mean, I shouldn't have to say that so many times, and I think I need to stop. But anyway, so as they are, in class. Sorry, yeah, that. But anyway, as a shoot, they were in class. Everybody finally in. Is midnight finally comes in for their hero names and their agency. I'll let you guys pick Deku's and Izuku's hero names if y'all want. I was probably thinking about Deku, probably just naming him Alucard, you know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Or combining Demitri and Morrigan's name. But my word. But I'll let you decide Deku's and Izuku's hero name. But Deku's the agency he's gonna go to is his mother Morrigan's agency. Izuku is gonna go to Gran Torino because who cares? Whatever. I'm not gonna have them, I'm not gonna have them all together all the time, you know what I'm saying? This is Deku's what if, not Izuku's. So Deku after school decides to make his way to Morrigan's agency, to where everybody is pretty happy to see Deku there, because the people who work at Morrigan's agency is just pretty much the same people who serve her in her realm, underworld or whatever. So pretty much the prince is coming through, and of course they're gonna be happy to see Deku. Oh my word, can y'all stop with these notifications, bro? I gotta turn these off when I'm doing this. But yeah, Deku, you know, Morgan is happy that to see that Deku chose her, chose her, and Dimitri's, also there, only to fight, the heroes who would join Morgan's agency. You know, sometimes these these idiot heroes who want to somewhat prove themselves that they're a better man to a married woman. You know what I'm saying? A bunch of dickheads, and Dimitri just put them in their place. 'Cause what are these fools gonna do to Dimitri? Well, let's be real. What are these fools gonna do to Dimitri? Well, yeah. But yeah, anyway, let's just say Morgan's, not forget it. But anyway, Mor- Morgan's, mostly glad that, Deku's here, is the fact that, she can take a break with the hero work, as she tells Deku to go on patrol, as she decides to go shopping, because folks, even heroes want their own free time. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, have your overpowered son patrol the city, so you can go shopping or whatever. Fuck. So, as Deku is, jumping from, let's say he's jumping from building to building or whatnot, he sees that, a Nomu crashed into a train, and then, just a bunch of other Nomus just attacking, as as Deku, seeing, Izuku is, doing her best to destroy these Nomus, as Deku jumps in, uh, shooting one of the Nomus with a blast, with the bat, the flaming bat fireball, whatever crap that Dimitri shoots with one hand, and shooting a soul fist out of the other. you know just wrecking these Nomus, and they're technically kind of weak, not as strong as the one that attacked the school. So yeah, they're both taking them out with ease. One of the Nomus, tried to take a person or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just grabbing on him. My word, these notifications just keep coming. But yeah, when the Nomus try to take a person or whatever in their claws, as Deku comes in with a shadow blade, cutting the Nomu's head off, and saving the person, as the civilians are cheering for these kids, to seeing their teamwork, and how they are taking out these creatures with ease. You know what I'm saying? So as who is floating around, Izuku goes, farther into the city, as Deku gets a scent of blood. You know what I'm saying? Blood that kind of smells familiar to him, as he follows the scent, which leads him into an alleyway. There, Deku finds Ida bleeding, with a man standing over him, stained. As Deku jumps down, pretty much saying, "What the hell are you doing to my classmate?" As Stain looks back as like, "Huh, another false hero, I see. Oh, and I recognize you. I saw you at the sports festival. You're pretty strong. It might take a while before I end up killing you." As Stain charges at Deku. As Deku goes in for an attack of his own. As Stain trying to go in with the quick cuts. So with the quick cuts, as Deku's dodging, but it's kind of weird for he never seen Stain's fighting style, since I think Stain made up his own or whatever. So not seeing Stain's fighting style is it's really getting to him, as they're somewhat evenly matched. As Stain gets caught off on Deku, as he licks the blood off his blade. This sort of messes with Deku's movement, as Stain tries to go for the kill. Deku just turns into a flock of bats behind Stain, kicking him in the back or whatever, as Stain gets his bearings and goes in for another attack against Deku. As Deku shooting Stain with Soul Fist or whatever. With Soul Fist or whatever. As Stain is fast enough to dodge it, but this was just a distraction, as as Deku pretty much puts Stain into that that weird world thing that the Darkstalkers fighters would often do, as Deku creates a mimic on the other side behind Stain, and pretty much hits him with a flurry of combos or whatever. Flurry of combos, you know what I'm saying? Left hook, right hook, uppercut, and all that kick and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? Enough with the noise. But kicks and all that all that jazz and everything. You know what I'm saying? As when the combo ends, he punches Stain across the alley, as he's sort of beaten and bruised, as Stain the toss pretty much saying decides to talk and pretty much say that the dumbest thing he ever said in his life, as as huh so you are as strong as your mother, Morrigan, but it is kind of a surprise that the son of Morrigan isn't dressed like a slut, as this this just triggers Deku at the point where he goes full on demon vampire, full on demonic vampire, similar to what Demitri does with this form or whatever. So pretty much going full on vampire after that remark, he just savagely just beats the crap out of Stain, just hitting him with all the combos, whatever, similar to like when Demitri does that little grab. It's like the little fast combo where he bites multiple times and does a little punch and with a high kick or whatever. So he's pretty much doing that to Stain, as Stain is almost is pretty much almost dead, as Ida yells at to Deku, pretty much saying it's like, no, Deku, that's my kill, as that stops Deku right in his tracks, you know what I'm saying, as he sees a fucked up Stain, because as he just drops him, kind of angry at himself for almost killing him, as he just walks away to Ida, as Ida pretty much says like, yelling at Deku, is like, what are you even doing here Deku, this has nothing to do with you. That was my kill and mine alone. How can you, as Deku just kicks him in the jaw, pretty much knocking him out, as he goes to pick up hey. Okay, as he goes to pick up Ida, a knocked out Ida, and a native, because that dude was there, and fly them to the hospital, as he just basically just drops them there, leaving them, and he just left Stain in the alleyway, broken and bleeding, as the cops and most of the heroes who are also fighting in no moves like Endeavor and whatever, come to pick up Stain, kind of freaked out of how messed up he is. So okay, recording's in progress. So they're watching a movie downstairs. It's kind of loud. Sorry if you guys hear that. So Deku is he's flying home or whatever. Kind of irritated, still irritated of what Staines pretty much said about his mother, and kind of mad at himself for allowing that little remark to make him lose control. The the refined look and pride he usually always takes, just allowing one little remark to make him go absolutely insane. As he just feels terrible about it, as he gets a text from Izuku asking him to come to her house, since she already finished with the Nomus. As Deku takes back okay, as he flies to Izuku's house. Izuki. that's interesting. Izuki. But anyway, Deku gets to Izuku's house as he knocks on the door. He just keep on knocking, as nobody's answering, as he just opens. Surprisingly, the door was unlocked with no Inko inside. As he walking into the house, he calls out to Izuku, as she pretty much yells out, pretty much saying to come to my room as Deku upstairs. As Deku makes his way to Izuku's room, he opens the door to only find both Izuku and Bakugo in lingerie. As Izuku yells, pretty much yells happy birthday to Deku. Bakugo just she's too shy to say anything, because she did just got this new body a week ago. But with all the curiosity and the fact that she's been around Deku, the half succubus, but I ran around Deku for this week, almost this whole week. It kind of got to her at the point where Izuku was actually able to convince her to do this with Deku, with as Deku, he's not sure what's going on, since I'm gonna say that in the underworld, let's say they don't really celebrate birthdays. That's mostly a human thing. So he's not even sure what they they mean by this. But let's just say Izuku asks for for files from Aizawa to know what day Izuku was born, and Morrigan, and he has, with the files on him, she found out his birthday, and knew it was pretty close, as she been preparing this day for a while. And when Bakugo was turned into a girl, she decided to have a plan to where Bakugo was a part of it, as mostly as a apology to Izuku, since Bakugo pretty much owes Izuku for all the past bullying. So Deku pretty much sees that she did a lot, that Izuku did a lot for Deku. She got Inko out of the house, saying she had balloons, with the birthday cake and all that jazz, whatever, for Deku, as he smiles just a little, as they talk, they eat some cake, they eat some cake or whatever, what I'm saying, and this it's been happening for a few hours until it's it's finally night, as it's finally nighttime, as Deku is pretty much pushed on his back on the bed, as Izuku and Bakugo in lingerie, get on top of our boy, and that's all I'm gonna say, because I'm not gonna go in vivid details. Y'all should imagine what's gonna happen next, what pretty much happened next. So yeah, I'm not gonna go and that much details with it. So I think that's where I'm gonna end this off. Yeah, this is not an hour or something, but I just had to put out something for y'all. So, and I know it probably seems a little bit rushed, but whatever. I can't really record with all this noise happening in the background, movie and all. So yeah, this is where I'm going to end it off. Thank you for listening. Hope y'all folks have a good Thanksgiving, eat that good food and all that jazz, you know what I'm saying? And goodbye.